Alright, so this is going to be a live stream of Rise of the Ronin gameplay on PS5. The reviews are a bit mixed. Some are praising the combat in the game, others taking issue with some of the performance issues, as well as the open world not really adding that much to the game. There were interviews about the developers anticipating facing challenges doing a game in the open world, since they haven't really done games quite like that before. So it does currently have a pretty good score in the PlayStation Store. I actually thought that would be the case. I think Team Ninja fans are probably buying it and relatively giving it good scores, while the review outlets are a bit mixed. It's in like the mid-70s on OpenCritic and Metacritic. So we're going to check it out for ourselves. I'll also be checking out Horizon Forbidden West on PC, as that PC port is getting lots of praise. We're going to sort of pass on Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't really play 30 FPS games, and it's struggling for good performance on PC. Even the devs have acknowledged that. They've acknowledged the issue with the PC bottleneck, and they're going to try and do something about it. A lot of criticism there for microtransactions. So there are 3 difficulties here, Dawn, Dusk, and Twilight. I'm just going to probably keep it at Dusk. I don't think I'm going to need to turn it down unless I maybe do like co-op with my wife or something. I don't even know if I'm going to end up doing co-op with my wife. So mainly because I'm not hearing things about this game that are really going to, I think, draw me to complete it. But we'll see.
3 centuries ago, Japan was unified under the Tokugawa shogunate. It closed its doors to the rest of the world. For a time, the island nation prospered. Yet despite its apparent tranquility, conflict brewed beneath the surface. Feudal lords known as daimyo were kept under strict surveillance. In public, they were loyal. But the coals of discontent were slowly being fanned towards conflagration. Deep in the mountains of Kurosu, weapons were secretly forged in preparation for rebellion. But the Shogun's forces got wind of the plan and took terrible and bloody reprisals. Another type of weapon being forged in Kurosu. Warriors known as the Veiled Edge. Skilled in both subterfuge and the way of the sword, these nameless assassins were unmatched in their abilities. Under the tutelage of a master, the Bladesmith, they honed their skills in pairs called Blade Twins. Go! Separately, formidable. Together, unstoppable. Blade Twins are forever tied together by the bonds of fate.
Okay. I wonder if we should try to spend time really making it look like me. Or I think what I'm mostly concerned with is the facial hair. Right? I want to thicken up the facial hair. Beard, mustache. There we go. Yeah, we want it to be a little bit more connected. I kind of look like the guy he's in Lost and The Last Samurai. I kind of look like him right now. Let's go hair. I'm not sure which way I want to go. Let's go more. That's way too long. They actually give you... There's a way more hairstyles in here than I expected there to be. Perfect. A little bit of Dragon Ball Z going on. The top knot reminds me of the time, what was in Last Samurai, they like cut old dude's top knot off like in town. Kind of like that. We could go with like a longer hairstyle like this. Like that's like an Asian moist critical. Wait, is he Asian? I actually don't know. That looks like Charlie. All right. Okay. Bangs, hair at size, tied hair top. You can do all kind of things with it. Body voice. Okay, that's good enough for me. I don't have a whole lot of ideas here either. Like, she's beautiful, but I don't know if I want to... Let's try a different hairstyle. Yo, Skatinator with the first gifted sub of the gifted member of the day. Thank you so much. And another one from Stone Spire. Thank you very much, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll put those on the board. I can't give them both the same hairstyle. You know? Just not a good idea. I kind of like that. That's what we're going to go for. We could always randomize her. I care more about what the... Oh, golly. Oh my gosh, we've made a terrible mistake. Can we... Oh my gosh, can we go back? How do we... How do we undo it? Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh man, it's getting a teeny bit better. Frick! Hex with 28 months. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing this game is any good. Toasted Notes with a 13-month VIP. Thank you so much. And 5 spot from Nobody. Thank you so much. It takes us to 7 already on the day. You guys are going to need 100 today if you want to hit that 2,500 goal. And my shirt's hiding the goal again, so I'll put it above me. I've just absolutely ruined it. She was so beautiful, and I'm never going to get back. Is there a way? Are there presets? Oh my gosh. Base. Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. Yeah. Oh, there we go. She's back. We did it. Wait, let's see if they have any good presets. Perfect. Oh wow, that was kind of scary. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Okay, let's just. I'm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, we're good. Thank you, Patrick. I'm gonna add that one to the daily goal. There we go. 8. I'll get 5 every 25, but we gotta hit 100 a day if we're gonna hit that. So choose a blade sharpening origin to determine the veiled edge's initial abilities and special skills, as well as the weapons that they will excel. Okay. Okay. Okay, gun. Ooh, I kind of like the dual blades with the guns. No, seducer, no. Repels arrows and bullets, though. Thanks for the nightmares. Yeah, sorry about that. Guys, give us our first 100 likes. We're doing something a little different on Fridays when there's new games coming out. We kind of don't do the talk show. So... yeah, we failed the major order, and there's a new one now. Let's go be beautiful. I mean, there's nothing better than being super attractive and killing people. Yo, what's good, Kirk? From what you've seen, performance doesn't look as bad as we feared. Interested to see what you think. I do think it looks... you know, not great. I would say it looks not great.
Follow me.
I would say it looks not great, you know. But that doesn't mean it can't be a fun game, because, like, you know, if the combat excels, then that's all that really matters. Major says we beat it.
What are you going to use?
Mine said failed. Okay, select a weapon. The 2 weapons you choose here will be your initial weapons. Polearm, no. Yeah, I'm thinking katana. A spear. Paired swords. And the odachi. So, recommended, it says paired swords is recommended.
You're still not done yet.
Can you... I do not appreciate the tone. Okay, so normal, advancing, and then a charge.
It's best to go with something that suits you.
So... alright. Alright, we're fast as frick. Okay, so my second weapon... I don't even know. It said that we're good with these. I'm gonna go spear.
That one, eh? Be sure you take some time to get a feel for it. You're happy with that then?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, let's go.
From stream, graphics seem fine. It does... I'll just say that it doesn't look like a game that left behind old gen. Right? Like if you're gonna leave behind old gen, I expect a bit bigger bump.
Training or not, I won't pull my punches.
Okay, well, I don't understand. Can you get the thing off the screen? Thank you. There we go.
Not bad.
Press up left down to use the register items on loadouts. Okay. Medicinal pill.
Well, you coming or what?
Pardon me. Okay, a martial skill. Use key to unleash powerful attacks. Each martial skill has special attributes and may be modified by repeatedly pressing or holding the button. Exhaust an enemy's key using martial skills or other attacks. With their stance broken, they'll be unable to move, and you can unleash devastating strikes.
Right, let's rimba up, shall we?
Do I just have to keep doing it? What is he doing? What's the matter with you? Can you come out of there? When the enemy stance has been broken, you hit critical hit. Oh, that. The tutorials kind of pop up at like really inopportune times. I couldn't see them.
Grown strong.
This way.
Break my block. I thought that was gonna be like an actual fight though. Like it was just kind of weird. Like he was just like hanging out in the tall grass. I thought they were like wanting me to actually fight him. I mean, it seemed weird. Like he behaved sort of like an attack dummy at times, and other times it was like a fight. Okay, so sprinting does not deplete your ki outside of battle. Interacting with the Veiled Edge banner will restore your health as well as replenish your medicinal pills and projectiles. Just be warned that it'll also cause defeated enemies to reappear. When you run out of health or restart the game, you'll return to the last Veiled Edge banner that you interacted with, or else that last checkpoint that you passed. Got it.
We are here.
Yeah, blue is stamina, gray is health, Eugene. Yeah. Alright, we're going to face a proper fight now. Grandma.
Time to begin.
Yeah, I figured, whoop my butt.
Cross swords and show me all you've done.
Oh.
I'll get the better of you this time.
Okay, use a counter spark to deflect and neutralize enemies' attacks, which is triangle. Deflecting attacks with counter sparks will cause enemies to become temporarily panicked, opening up a window of opportunity for you to deal more damage. An enemy's panic static is indicated by the red gauge. So he's hitting Y at the right time?
Well played.
Oh.
That's it. Read their intention.
You can deflect repeated attacks of an enemy's combo using counter sparks. Okay. Okay, I got it.
Slipped up.
Hey, that was a cheap shot. The best way to drain enemies' ki is to first reduce their maximum ki. Panic enemies with counter sparks and then attack to significantly reduce their maximum ki. Is it ki or kai? Making it easier for you to fully deplete their ki. In such a situation, the use of martial skills will prove more effective than normal attacks.
I know your every move. You'll have to do better.
When the enemy stance is broken, do a critical hit with triangle. Okay. Once the enemy has been incapacitated and the lock-on icons turn red, you will be able to execute a critical hit capable of dealing major damage.
What am I doing?
Oh, golly. You okay? Jiminy frickin' Christmas.
You've improved.
This is tough training.
Yes, you did well.
It's key?
Next,
Okay,
you
I was
will
saying it
fight
correctly.
Me. I will face the both of you.
Oh, Jiminy, we gotta fight old lady.
Stay sharp.
In the veiled edge, two are one. Show me how well you've been forged.
You can switch control between either veiled edge member at any time. L1 and up. Changing between your characters to suit battle conditions may help you turn a fight to your advantage.
It looks like you're getting somewhere.
Oh, I missed the critical chance.
Working together is the only path to success. savor how it feels for two to work as one.
You're getting messed up, Granny.
That's enough training for now. I'm assigning you a new mission.
Lono committing elderly abuse.
The black ships from America are anchored off the coast at Yokohama. Sneak aboard and steal the secret message in Commodore Perry's possession. And if the opportunity arises, kill Perry. Understood?
I got it. Guys, thanks so much for a strong turnout for gameplay. Oh gosh, my phone's brightness is all the way up. Really, really appreciate the support of the channel. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button. We're going for 100 members today to hit the goal. Every 25, I'll get 5. I'll help you guys to get even further than that. And I got to admit, switching characters is so fun. You know what I mean? Like, that really changes things up. Like, I kept, like, getting behind her with the other character. Like, she'd be facing off with me and be like, yeah, no, I'm going to switch. Like, that's really fun.
A response worthy of the Veiled Edge. This is the day our clan has long prepared for, when we finally go to war with the Tokugawa. This is an order. Failure is not an option. Are you ready to head for the black ships?
Why did I say deja vu when you screamed get messed up, Granny? Have you said that before? I don't know. Was there another game where he beat up a grandma?
Let me down. Now move.
No hate towards the game, but I don't get this. This game looks so good gameplay-wise when it looks like every other game that has done this style of combat at least 6 years, but worse. I think the combat feels good, but yeah, graphically, I don't think the game looks very good. Like, it looks fine, but it doesn't look like a game that left behind old gen. Taking out your frustrations from Madame Butterfly. That's right. That's right. Like, they look great in these cutscenes.
We can't risk causing a commotion. We must strike together.
Oh, hang on a minute. That... just wait a second.
Let's begin.
Hang on. I want to profusely apologize for such a significant faux pas. Where can we here we go, language and audio. Oh no, you got it back all the way out to change it. Dang it. All right, we'll just press on. Are we swimming? Yeah, I wanted to have the Japanese voice actors. Okay.
Take one of them out. Leave the other to me. Two of us are one. Don't forget this.
Different types of enemies can be identified by different overhead icons. So a normal enemy is one chevron, and then a thick one's a formidable foe. Some formidable foes function as the leaders of enemy groups. After you've taken out the leader of the enemy group, they will no longer reappear when you interact with a banner.
Bring it on. Prepare yourself.
Okay. Down the ladder, sorry. Okay, I was like, how do I crouch? Okay.
Approach from the back. Take it slow.
Pause.
All the practice has paid off. Child's play.
Executions are pretty cinematic. Reflecting enemy gunfire and other such attacks with a well-timed counterspark will temporarily set your weapon ablaze. Attacks in this state will cause them to burn. Ouch. So when do you try to... What's the timing here? There we go.
This way.
Rifles are noisy but enable powerful attacks at range. Okay, L2, R2. Landing a headshot will greatly increase damage dealt. What the...
Looks pretty busy. Is
I'm
there another
hurting.
way?
Ow. Oh. The third one's getting me. Okay. I'm kind of getting the feel of it. It's a very... There's a syncopation to it. Okay. I feel like the camera handled that well. Like a lot of the times in situations like that where there's two enemies and it can get a little cramped, the camera can be really infuriating. I feel like the camera actually handled that well. I didn't feel like I was getting, you know, bad angles or frustration from the camera.
Child's play.
Okay. Bro really said syncopation? What's the matter with saying syncopation? You okay? Okay. That was kind of a long death. That was a long death scene. Excuse me. How do I replenish my healing, though?
It's close.
This country will open up at long last. After a happy voyage, I will run.
That dude was vibing? That dude was seriously vibing. Guys, if you're having issues and having to refresh or we're dropping frames or something, it's not on my end. I'm not sure what's going on. You've attained a new weapon. Select equipment from the menu. You can switch primary weapon or switch sub-weapon. Okay, I got a saber. I'm good.
Japan. The great white whale that's eluded all others. But my vision is clear, and my harpoon ready. Huh?
He said, huh?
I will not die till I've netted this whale.
To avoid the martial skills enveloped by a murderous red aura, you will have to rely on perfectly timed counterspark deflection. There are enemy martial skills which are very tricky to deflect with a counterspark, and some cannot be blocked by guarding. For this reason, dodging can sometimes be a more effective strategy. Using your grapple rope as a weapon when locked onto an enemy. Also, certain objects like explosive barrels can be thrown at enemies. Throw grappling rope with R2. Oh, at enemies with R2. Use it to throw objects. Hold it while it's displayed.
Now you've done it.
Thanks. see.
Get out of there!
His name is really Matthew Perry.
Kill me, and you're all done for.
Oh, that hurts. He got me. Oh, he keeps doing that other one.
You're next, white whale.
Oh, he's a real historical figure? Okay. Okay, so when he does the rolling one, I'm gonna have to maybe dodge that one. The rolling one, the jumping one's really easy to get.
Now you've done it.
That one's so tough.
Get out of there!
Ah!
Get out of there!
Kill me, and you're all done for.
Ah!
That's a long way.
Dang it.
I'm not dying here.
What the heck happened to my character there? Oh, I effed it up.
Next, white whale.
I effed it up. I had him. I don't know what happened to my character. I ended up like under his feet at one point or something. Frame rate issues. I've not noticed any, but we're not in any of the big open areas yet. I think the open world is where some of that starts.
Watch out!
You've done it.
cheap son of a gun. What a freaking jerk.
Kill me, and you're all done for.
Ah!
Come a long way. I'm not dying here.
Oh, you...
Time to finish him off.
I'm afraid I can't let you kill him.
Oh, who are you? Oh my gosh.
You are not completely inapt.
I'm not fighting. I know it's a fake out. I'm not fighting. I don't do that. I know it's a fake out. I hate that. I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. I know this is fake.
The veiled age.
Forced failures.
So you actually exist.
Yeah, we just got third partied.
A veiled age will sacrifice their partner for duty. So which of you will do the deed?
What? Oh, I'm choosing a protagonist.
A veiled age without a partner. Truly a pitiful sight.
Yeah, I think the character swap is going to be key. It really is. There were multiple times where I did it, and I was like, oh, like character swap, grapple to him, like hit him in the back. There were a lot of opportunities there where I probably could have used
That
it.
was the only trace that remained.
Yeah, I could tell we were meant to lose that fight. He was just like, he was just zipping around. All right.
The two of us are one. Don't forget this.
Oh my. Immediately after an attack, hit blade finish. Oh, blade flash, I'm sorry. Shake off bloodstains and replenish key based on the bloodstain amount. Use between attacks to perform various actions. Each attack with your primary weapon increases the amount of blood on it. The gauge is below the primary weapon icon indicates how bloodied your weapon is. Let me throw him quickly.
Struggle all you like. We will not stop.
Oh, they wanted me to, I guess, throw it at him. Oh, I'm switching between the gun and the, Shot dead. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, gosh. This is one of those games, huh? Seems like you're enjoying the game. This is probably not one I would play at length. You have to be in the mood for Souls games where they're like, hey, welcome to the game, you're dead. So it's Souls-like. Yeah. The combat's really satisfying. I just have to be in a mood for a game that's going to do that, like really punishing games that are like you take 10 steps and then the whole game kind of goes upside down on you. I like these types of games. I just right now in the evenings I prefer like a more casual play session, you know. Helldivers with my wife. I played some Hi-Fi Rush last night. You know what I mean? You got to be really in the mood. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I don't know what the cameras did there. Maybe because I'm on fire? I got this over Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, what the? Oh. I walked right past him. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would prefer this over Dragon's Dogma at 30 FPS. Like, I can't play 30 FPS games. Oh.
You dared to defy the Shogun. Your clan is doomed.
Okay. You wonder how varied the enemies are? I don't ever worry too much about varied enemies in games like this. It's more about the combat than the variety. Looks like we got a, maybe that guy walking is tougher than this one back here. Maybe not. They definitely motivate stealth when you can do it because the guys are very tough. Like, just one basic enemy can kind of chunk you if you make a couple mistakes. And I think people that like these kind of games like that. Like, they like the intensity of, like, you're sort of... Oh, for frick's sake. Ah. I like the blood shaking off mechanic. It's pretty cool. I definitely do it by mistake sometimes. Feared enemies keeps the combat fresh. I mean, yes and no. Sometimes in games like this, the variety comes more in the bosses themselves than the like the grunts that you have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 3 is the healing reset. Okay, this is probably gonna be a boss fight.
Good timing. I need your help. Terminate has found us. This is the end. There's no end to them. They simply slaughter any who dare to resist them. It's always God knows. Now it's happening.
Hang on, it said check.
Just as I suspected. You mean to abandon the clan and search for them?
They are still alive. I have to...
Have you forgotten the code? You know I cannot let you leave. Deserters of the clan are marked for death. This isn't over.
Ooh.
Come now! Have you forgotten who the master is? A sorry sight. To think you survived this long. What's wrong? I did not train you to hesitate. Not bad. So, you did learn something. How will you fight with no training? Show me all you've got.
Oh, I jumped the gun. Oh.
Can't finish the job. You always were soft. You've been the same ever since I took you in. Ever since I lost my blade twin, I've had to live with the pain of surviving. Go! Succeed where I have failed.
I'm playing on normal. There was easy, normal, and hard. I just kept it in the middle.
Take the path by the giant tree to elude the Huguenot agents. Now go! Blade twins are tied together by powerful bonds. If you can sense them, I know you will track them down. Go, my child. Live your own life and die your own death.
Yeah, overall, I feel like the combat feels really good. There are certainly times where he doesn't do what I want. So, like, that move right there, okay? That's me holding down block and hitting triangle. Now, if you time that right, that's that, whatever they called it. It's basically the really good parry. The flashing parry, the spark or whatever. And that feels really good. If you miss that, it's really, really awkward because he steps forward and they'll end up like almost... It's like they get so close to you, even it kind of confuses them. Like there's this weird collision period where I can't tell if I'm supposed to be able to like reset by raising my block. It is parrying. Yeah, but they called it something else. They called it like spark something. So, like, you can just actively block. Now, timing this doesn't do anything, right? But when this is up, if you hit triangle at the right time, you get this massive spark, and it blasts them back. Now, I don't know if I misunderstood the tutorial, but it was my understanding that after you do that, go away. I did the thing. Like, that's another thing. The tutorial messages stay up so long when they were trying to teach me about the combat. It's like, get off the screen. I get it. It's risk reward. No. You're not understanding what I'm saying, Paul. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be punished for missing a parry. What I'm saying is it gets into like this awkward positioning where they're almost too close to me. Like, it almost messes up the enemy's positioning. And they were missing me some of the times. Yeah, is it called counter spark? It was really weird. It was like, I would do this, I would step forward, we would almost step into each other, and I feel like they were missing me. They were almost like swinging behind me sometimes. It leads to like awkward positioning, and then you can get a little stun locked when they're doing that because it's like it won't let me bring my guard back up. Now, again, I may have misunderstood the tutorial, but I thought if you landed a successful counter spark, you're then supposed to do like these type of moves, your martial moves, to break their bar, to like basically get them down to where you can do a lethal. I feel like I was doing that and it was working rather well, and I think that's a nice element to the combat, that like you can take more of a like a counter spark, break their posture bar or their panic bar, whatever they called it, and then get those lethals. Like, that feels really, really good. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of like hack and slash, but I also felt like there were moments where it made more sense to do that than to do the martial attacks. And that might be depending on the enemy, kind of like in Sekiro, how there were enemies where you wanted to focus on their health and then their posture bar, or you wanted to focus on their posture bar and then their health. And so if you pause it, you can maybe read about the move again. Yeah, like where would they talk about that? Oh my gosh. Martial skill. Yeah. Yeah, it's their key damage. You're damaging their key with the counter spark, okay? And then the martial skill, spin around, slashing at foes in the vicinity. So it doesn't say really what those are necessarily designed for. I'm fairly certain that that's what that's for. Like, these are designed, they don't take a ton of their health, it drains their ki. So combining counter spark with your martial skills, I think it feels really, really good. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's like information overload. So I think the combat has like its own feel, like its own style, so that you can play it. You can probably play it in a variety of ways. Like if you want to primarily focus on, I'm not even using the spear. I've not really felt an opportunity for it. Like I really like the paired swords. Like they feel really good. Okay. I'm not sure I understand what this is. A combat style with highly versatile. Is this basically what I chose in the beginning? Oh, so you can pick different paired sword styles. Okay, I don't have any of that yet. Okay. No, I'm not complaining about reading again. It's just like I just go to the menus to kind of like look around, and it's like, hey, this is what this is. Hey, this is what this is. It's like, I'm pretty sure I can figure out what the stats menu is, you know? Why it's telling me I have something. Oh, that's right. We have some new stuff here. We have the wooden swords, wooden spear, plain spear, and then a blackened silver saber. Wait, I don't understand. Can I equip this and still have 2? No. Oh, so when you switch weapons, all this stuff changes. Okay. Well, we chose a style where we're going to want to stick with the paired sword. So we'll have to keep our eyes open. Yeah, so we got the shuriken. Okay, so yeah, we want to keep wearing that. All this stuff's equipped. Oh, you can get hats. Cool. What is this? Okay. Actually having a good time this game. The reviews are out of touch. I wonder if what's going on with the reviews, and here you're definitely seeing some of the inconsistent frames. Lot of stuttering there. That's not smooth. That's not smooth at all. And it just doesn't look like a game where that should be a problem. I think that's an engine level problem. Like they said in the one interview that like they were anticipating, you know, they were anticipating this being a challenge to build in this engine, like going open world. Omar, I don't think this is going to be a Game of the Year candidate personally. I don't think it's scoring particularly well with the media. Like the gaming press, they're the ones that are going to be voting later in the year, and I don't think they're going to look back on this game and think that it's a Game of the Year contender. It is, I think, a good game. It certainly is not bad. I just think it's kind of rough around the edges. I do think the combat is what's really going to... Oh, so we can craft remedies and we can do upgrades at the blacksmith. Okay. I do think that people are going to... Wait, a bamboo sheath? Is that... How do I get down to my... Oh, you gotta press in. Okay. A crafting material. Okay. It said sheath, so I was like, did it already give me one? What? Maybe best action game? I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of games that still have to come out, like Stellar Blade, that are going to feature really, really amazing combat and action, like moment-to-moment action. Yeah, a lot of not great performance in this area. The opening area was totally fine. You can tell when they're in their more linear, more Souls-like structure, the game's totally fine. And you get in here, and this is pretty bad. Pretty blurry, not consistent, a lot of stutters, a lot of frames dropping. Yeah, it's not a pleasant experience. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 16, how like in the combat it just feels so phenomenal, and then when you get out in areas like this, it's just off, just muddy and bad. So I think the combat is the real selling point. No, this is not available on PC. Knowing Team Ninja, though, I would imagine they could port this later. This could be timed exclusivity. Yeah, you have to remember, this is a next-gen only $70 game. And I'm just not seeing... I'm not seeing necessarily evidence of that. Like, it is a beautiful game. Like, the lighting here is very nice. You know, the use of color is very nice. I think the game has its own sort of more muted color palette as compared to something like Ghost of Tsushima that pops a little bit more with the trees, you know? Although that looks a little bit better with the sunlight hitting it. I will just say, though, that the performance is a significant turnoff for me. Like, I don't feel like I had any performance issues there. I think I saved that squirrel or what. He disappeared. Okay. No, yeah, they do a pretty... Like, the use of color is actually not terrible. You know, it's not as muted as it seemed like in the beginning. Time of day is probably going to play a factor there, obviously. So, I think the centerpiece, I think the main offering is going to be the combat, which is probably going to frustrate some people with the open world. They're probably just going to want to get to the combat, almost like a boss rush. Since that is where I think the game really shines. There's a lot of complexity to the fighting, especially once I have a partner, with switching between the two and breaking down an enemy's key, and getting those lethal hits. Seems like exploration is reasonably encouraged. Settling the disputes by aiding people in need and will initiate chance encounters with people who live in the area and may turn to strengthen your bond with that area. Yeah, so it looks like you can explore and collect materials.
Help me! I don't want to die!
Okay.
You saved my life! It's not much, but allow me to repay you.
Okay, so in the open world, it looks like when an encounter like that ends, it heals you. So I got my health back. Okay. I wish you could clean the swords before putting them away. I like that Jin did that in Tsushima. I just put bloody swords away because I didn't do the shake. You have to like do like a sword shake like right after you hit somebody. Looks like we just got some armor. You know what? That's actually kind of awesome. We're kind of pulling a John Wick. I'm kind of here for that though. That's kind of we're looking kind of sick. I'm here to sell you insurance. Just kidding. Oh, I see. You can just do a swing and then shake and then put them away. Okay, so you don't need enemies around to do that. I thought you could only shake them off after you had, like, landed a hit, but that's not the case. Areas occupied by troublemakers will suffer from a disruption of public order and will be displayed as a red dot on the menu map. Defeating all the troublemakers in an unruly area will strengthen your bond with that area, allowing its inhabitants to move freely and earning you special rewards. You cannot use veiled edge banners around until public order of the area has been restored. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use the spear. Storehouse is going to give an area by opening using a rusty key found in that area. Alright. There's a lot of guys here. Oh, it can assassinate from high up. Okay. Definitely gonna buy this. Yeah, if you're okay with the performance being a little spotty and the graphics not being all that great, I think the combat's actually really enjoyable. Enemies in a higher level protagonist are marked with this. Okay, that's form identifies an enemy against which you have no chance of winning. That's not cool! Why did you let me come in here then? That's cool, bro. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. You go ahead. You go ahead there. That's your little village. I'll give it 6 months and see what the patches are like. You know, with a little spit shine, a little polish, you know, they could probably take the performance and smooth some of it out. Like, it's not egregious. It's not like Jedi Fallen Order where I'm getting, you know, massive hitches and screen tearing. Like, Jedi Fallen Order, it was so bad I couldn't play it. This is not that bad. It's noticeable. But like... Oh. You know what? Let's try the spear against the dogs. Yeah, spear seems nice against the dogs because you can do that advancing push and it kind of shoves them back a little bit. Oh, that's nice looking. I like the red. What I wouldn't give for a horse.
Oh dear.
What's the matter?
Getting through here.
Yeah? What are you doing out here? Huh? Can't. Can we act like I didn't do that? Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. We have a dispute to settle over here.
Well, now so. Looks like we got another sucker.
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, snap! That was kind of hot. I wasn't expecting that. I kind of like that. That was kind of dope. Oh, wow. We are really upgrading in our style here, guys. Look at those shoes. Let's go. Yes. Yes. This is better than Skull and Bones, dude. I'm a pirate. I'm officially a samurai pirate, and I'm freaking here for this, boys. You know, I'm here for this. This is everything I wanted in a game. I suddenly am in love with this game. Captain John Wick Sparrow. Amount of gear reminds you of Hogwarts. Yeah, I wonder if there's any kind of transmog. It doesn't look like there's any transmog, but maybe you get introduced to like a seamstress or something that'll let you do that. I don't know. The frick? Okay. All right, chat. All right, chat. Game's kind of winning me over here. Let's just keep going. I was hoping it would let me jump off and do something. I was so hoping. That was awesome. Okay, defeating enemies earns you karma. When you've maxed out your karma gauge, interacting with Veiled Edge Banner or competing missions will convert your karma, earning you skill points required. Okay. Dude, I actually feel like I'd want to play this with Madam and just turn the difficulty down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys like what I did with the place? Now I'm wondering what game the reviewers played. Oh, I was going to talk about this a little bit earlier, and I think I interrupted my train of thought. I wonder if, like, long-standing Team Ninja fans are being critical from an angle that I can't be, because, like, I'm not a Team Ninja guy. So I'm just like, yo, this game's kind of fun. This game's kind of hot. Do I think it's like a $70 next-gen only game? I'm not seeing evidence of that, and I think that's probably a valid, you know, critique to say, you know, maybe they should have dropped it at 60 just for the perception, you know? When you leave behind next-gen and your game doesn't really bring the graphical heat, I guess I would say. I don't know if you can do local co-op. Raising a Veiled Edge banner at a given location will unlock the ability to teleport. Yeah, I get all that. I gotta say, I'm enjoying it more than I... Good freaking night! Why? Ugh. That's disturbing. I am liking it a lot more than I expected that I would. I think sometimes that's the best way to go into a game. My permit? Where's your permit for that forehead?
No one gets through here without a permit.
Here's my permit.
I don't have a time to be associating with the likes of you. Go ask around at the local village.
Yeah, I have 2 PS5s, yes. I got 2 PS5s so that my wife and I could play Returnal together. I wonder if a bunch were playing Dragon's Dogma 2 at the same time and they unfairly judged this game's open world as a result. I mean, I will say the open world, I get maybe why people feel like it's somewhat of an afterthought, because it's apparently it's like super simplistic and there's only like a couple of things you can really do in it. So maybe they were thinking like, a more linear approach would have been better. I don't know. I want to go with the Japanese voices. I know. I need to back out and switch it to the Japanese voices. I can't stand when I'm playing a game like this. I don't like I almost never like the English voice actors. I prefer the Japanese voice actors. The bridge to Yokohama. I would probably strengthen an area bond to increase bond level and reveal hidden information for the area on your map. Gather all the collectibles in a given area and you will be rewarded with a completion reward. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go bow. A lot of stats in the game. Lot of stats in the game, boys. Oh, a plain spear. Okay, so there's no draw time. You just you just literally pull the trigger like a gun almost. Yo, Shiny Red Flag with 13 months. Had a message come across. I'm assuming I want to become a member of this channel. Thank you so much for 13 months. We are currently sitting at 8 out of 25, guys. 25 members, and I give 5. We were going to try to hit 100 today. I think that's generally hard with gameplay streams. We don't quite ever get the same the momentum, but we can still hit the 25. I'll get the 5. Big member stream tonight. Yo, welcome back, Astro Candy. That's 30 months of membership. Try and see how stealthily we can play this. I got 8 shots left. We should probably be able to sneak up on this guy. Yeah, and guys, smash that like button. Let's aim for 300 likes. Oh. We got more. Whoop. Leather footwear. Oh, I didn't do anything. Can that dog come up here? Poke your head back up, dude. Come on. You know you want to. Do it again. Just your head. Hold still. Oh. 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 Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I cheesed the frick out of you, bro. Where are you? Now I know how to defeat this section. Oh boy, climbed up on that roof and got stuck. Yo, Andrew, thank you so much, Andrew, for bumping the line, taking us to 9 members on the day. You guys can single member walk it all the way to 25. Experience points can be earned by defeating enemies, earning enough experience that allow the protagonist to level up, raising your stats and granting them skill points. Okay. We have leveled up. Let's go check it out here. Use a counter spark to deflect arrows and bullets, sending them back. Now that sounds nice. Arrow allows you to unleash a barrage of critical hits against several enemies who have run out of ki. Weakens the morale of an enemy group after you've defeated its leader. After dealing a blow, press R1 and up to switch to your primary weapon and deal a quick follow-up attack. That's cool. Yo, Silent Spartan says, all right, boys, let's do it. Let's get a little train going here. Thank you so much. No, that's not right. Not 90. We got 10 members on the day. Thank you very much. I don't know. I think I want that. And then I also think I want this. Okay, so
Hey, you! Over here!
oh, you have to roll it.
Thank you. You saved my life. I thought I was about to meet my maker.
You're gonna meet your maker. It's me.
Bandits! They attacked our village with no warning. Bastards. But now, everyone else is back. Thanks to you. We are in proper shape to rebuild the village. I wish to repay you for saving our village. You will find all their loot stashed in the cave at the top of the hill. If you're heading that way, you might find a little something that could be handy. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
I presume you are probably struggling to get through that checkpoint. It is likely you will find a permit there. If you need a travel permit, you'd be wise to hurry. You are not the only Rōnin after one.
Just call him Commodore. That's right, dude. I'm Captain John Wick Sparrow. Oh, pardon me. Are you laughing at my hat? Rude.
What do you need? No rush. Take your time.
Craft feature allows you to create bolstering items and projectiles. Got it. So rifle bullets.
All right. All right. Was there something else? Was there something else? Sure. Sure.
Can you mark? Oh, select multiple. Yeah, you can.
Sure. No rush. Take your time.
Okay.
You look after yourself now.
Yeah, I think I have. Yo, and a 5-bomb comes in from Alapark, dude. Thank you so much. Taking us to 15 members on the day. Just 10 away from the goal. Thank you much. Thank you much for that. Thank you very much for that, I should say. Okay. Equip several pieces to get a set bonus. Trusted leader. Yes! It's about time we got a paired sword upgrade. Yo, and a single from Rich Rod. Thank you so much. Taking us to 16 on the day. Y'all are the homies. Okay. You think? Can we? He's having a little bath. The frick, man? Okay, okay. I take what I said back about the color palette. This game has a great color palette. It really does. What have we found? Hang on, before we go in the cave, let's go see what this dispute's about. I got a feather and an egg. Oh, that horse is eating that man! Oh my gosh! Why aren't you stopping it? I don't want a cannibal horse. I don't want a horse that eats people. Your soul just bought it? I'm actually glad that people are deciding to get the game and seeing a game that they can enjoy. It's quite a bit... It's significantly better than I expected. Who's in here? Huh?
Well, fine. We'll cut that one down too.
Whoever you are, you come at a bad time.
What?
You'll never outrun the crew.
Well, it's getting lively around here.
What happened? What the heck, bro? Ooh. Ooh! Okay, come on. This is my new homie. This is it. This is my homie. We're buds already. He's kind of dreamy. Come on, dude. Be my boyfriend. Oh. Yes. Come on.
Someone just doesn't know when to quit. It seems you might also have a story to tell.
We gotta switch the voice acting.
I know. Tag along with me, will you? This way. This way. Come on.
He's kind of a hottie, dude. Kind of into this. Ooh, I got a katana, but well, I'm paired swords, so.
The exit must be this way.
Okay.
I can feel a breeze.
Make him a friendship bracelet.
My pistol's quite something, isn't it?
Dude, I might make him breakfast. What you talking about?
The world's turned upside down since the black ships arrived. Who knows what will become of the samurai? If we don't embrace the best parts of the West, we'll be left behind. No time to lose.
What do you mean, dude? There's tons of loot.
What did I tell you? It's the exit. Stick with me and you'll be alright.
Yeah.
I was in that cave looking for a permit when
The
they
open
attacked
world
out of
performance is just a bit of a bummer,
nowhere.
that's
I know
all.
I technically left my clan, but did they have to chase me all the way from Tulsa? Being a Rōnin can be liberating, but I wonder if it's worth the trouble.
Yeah, his voice, we've got to switch
you
it.
got attacked in there too. I've got a feeling that old dodger might have fooled us. Well, that's the way of the world. Folks would stab their own mothers in the back if it let them survive another day. Ah, there it is. This is the place I wanted to take you.
Okay, hang on. That's a checkpoint. Watch. Hang on. We gotta switch this. I gotta hear his actual voice. This is terrible. All right, we gotta switch this up right now. Okay. It's not as bad as Final Fantasy 16. It's just noticeable. Like when you have a really beautiful world like that, and the minute you're like moving around, you know, it gets kind of muddy, kind of blurry, kind of hitchy.
おまんも横浜を目指しとるんじゃろう。じゃが手形がないとここで立ち往生じゃ。わし手形はあの代官屋敷を根城にしとる 族どもの親玉がもっちゅうと睨んじょる。この辺のもんを溜め込んじょるそうやきの。まあ手下もそこそこおるじゃろうが、おまんの腕なら造作もなかろう。どうじゃ、手形を取りに行かんかい。
Let's do it.
そうかんとの。
We can also do this mission. Allegiance and allies. Some missions will allow you to partner with allies whose unique skills will help you to make progress in the game. Partnering with an ally indicated by this icon will significantly strengthen your bond with that character. Press R2 to view a list prioritizing your favorite allies. Ally settings can be used in the system. Okay. Oh, that's right. You can't just do co-op all the time, right? You don't you have to do a mission to do cooperative? Like, I couldn't just play this game and always have Madam running around with me, right?
Yosha, washi no deban ja na.
Battle preparation menu. Open the battle preparation menu to replenish, consume medicinal pills, items from your sub-weapons, restore your health key, exchange karma for skill points. What? Strengthening your bonds will give you insight into where veiled edge banners, fugitives, and treasure chests are. Finding them. Okay. I'm not seeing the way where you would trade your karma for skill points. I'm not seeing that. Square Enix confirmed a free update is coming to the base game with quality of life improvements and 40 new orchestration roles. Maybe. Oh, with the DLC? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll go back and finish the game. Enjoying the game way more than I thought I would. An icon displayed for certain missions indicating the objective is nearby. Approach it to enter exploration mode, at which point the compass will turn yellow. As you get closer to the goal, the red icon will be displayed when exploring, but to check suspicious looking places first. Okay. What the heck? These guys are dumb. They're really dumb. All right. We got some nice headshots there. Let me go up. Well... Oh, there we go. Oh. Ooh. The Ten, Chi, and Jin combat styles are each effective against different weapons. While the protagonist is ineffective against Adaki's, the eccentric Rōnin style is. You will have an easier time fighting if you switch characters. Ah. Can you get the swords? Can you back up a little bit? You just... Once I'm in these combat areas, once I'm in these, like, inside areas, performance is totally fine. It's the open world areas that just... Yeah, what you said, dude. Black marketeers are merchants that sell items in exchange for silver coins. Some black marketeers deal in valuable weapons and armor that you previously obtained elsewhere. During missions, they may even sell you items to aid you in combat for regular coins. Jikuri. What do you say? Okay. A little bit too long for me to try to upgrade a piece of equipment to increase its attack or defense stats. Mind that equipment with a level higher than that of your own will not exhibit its true value. Weapons that can be upgraded their stats as well. A list of the materials and funds required for upgrading will be displayed on screen. When upgrading equipment, materials stored in the storehouse will be consumed first. Oh, we don't have the materials for it. Okay. Disassemble 4 materials. Got it.
用は済みましたか？用は済みましたか？
We've gotten a lot of stuff. So you have a choice to do disassemble. See, yeah, we need some transmog, man. Wait. No. Options, filter, compare, select multiple, confirm, back. Yeah, I would much rather make myself look a little less, you know, I'd rather wear that. Transmog would be so great. Sorry, chat. Yeah.
じっくり選んでくださいよ。かしこまりました。
かしこまりました。Okay, so I can upgrade this.
どう使うか見ものです。どうぞごひいきに。
Optional is to defeat formidable foes. So we're still... Auto run while mounted is now available. Golly goodness, this game has so much to it. I feel like every time I'm thinking like, okay, I've got my footing, they're like, nah, there's something else for you to know. Oh, that would have been bad. Dang it! Ah! All right, Mr. Shooty McShoots. I'm stuck. Oh, frick. Where'd the shooty guy go? Okay. Your twin jumped back up. I don't know why he wasn't helping me with that fight. It was kind of annoying. It's like, brother, take care of the dude with the bow. I'm getting freaking rocked here, you know? Help me out. There we go. There we go. That's the way. Let's get out of this freaking pirate outfit. Oh, we have a what is stronger bow. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. We got a new charm. Cleaning the blade restores some of your ki. Oh. It looks like maybe we want to go back. Like, oops, sorry. Further back, maybe? If we want to get, like, another formidable foe. There's one more formidable foe. Well, maybe that's who that's the last guy. The bandit chief is who I'm looking for. Yeah, back here. Still haven't beat a formidable foe. Maybe he's back here. Probably up in that building. Check down here for loot, maybe. Duh. Do I have skill points? Yeah, I have one. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. This is bad. I'm dead. Okay, I got better at doing the one. There's like a really big charge up one that he does. I just need to not die. Oh! A vendetta has been initiated against the enemy that defeated you. Slay or deal a critical hit to the target for your vendetta to reclaim lost karma. Should you be defeated a second time, this karma will be lost forever. Okay. I was back here. I wonder if these guys... Do you think these guys will follow us? Okay, so the timing is different with this guy. I'm doing it at the same time. Golly. Yeah, I'm doing it at the exact same time. I don't understand. Oh, I effed that up. I didn't get the critical on him. There we go. Ah! Thanks, Mama. Vendetta satisfied. Oh, snap! Oh, I'm dead. We have our first proper boss fight. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was the red flash, but the red flash just shows you almost like, hey, do this in a second. I thought it was like right when the red flash hits. It's like a second after, I think. Okay, so we definitely can't just run to him. That causes some serious issues. So we're going to want to take care of these guys. If possible. Let's see if we can't maybe sneak through the tall grass. Maybe we can kill this guy and then just go up and not have to fight these guys every time. Oh, that's different. Shoot. Oh, I just double healed like an idiot. Shoot. I'm dead. Dang it. Oh, that hurt. Ah! Right. Okay, so when he pulls back, there's a flash. There's a flash. I could probably start getting that one. I'm not getting that one. I'm getting the scream, but I'm not getting the one where he like pulls back, flashes, and pushes. It's probably even easier than the scream, if I'm honest. I'm not even pulling my guard up for it. I do wish we could just run straight to the boss, though. I wish we could just run straight to the boss, though. Drink a potion, be quiet, and don't backseat game. Oh my gosh. Oh, frick it. Okay. Have to fight those guys every time. Okay. I keep wanting to push the left stick in to run, which is sprint. Dang it. Ah! I feel like I'm better. I feel like I'm better with this guy for some reason. Like the timing. I wondered if we can... No. Oh. Love wasting my health on some jackwagon on the way over. You're getting finesse this time, buddy. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, he healed! Dang it. I had him so finessed, and then I got cocky. I was like, "You're getting finessed," and then I jacked up. Yeah, I think I get tunnel vision, Eugene, because like you get into a rhythm with one character. you get into a rhythm with one character and like you don't want to switch off, you know? Lono, you need to be in the mood for these type of games. I see you found the mood. It's so much different to stream a game like this during the day than to like casually relax on my couch. You know what I mean? Hey, somebody ordered some coffee. Thank you so much. Somebody starting with the name letter J. Some Reforged Light and a tumbler. Appreciate you so much.
あげなやつを信用するとはまっこと甘いの。まあそこに手形がありゃええが。蔵の鍵はもらったんじゃな。とにかく行ってみるしかなかろう。ここに来る途中でそれらしきもんがあったき。ついてくるぜよ。
Was it good? The combat is really satisfying. Like I knew where I was making mistakes. Like I never once felt like it was cheap or oh that wasn't fair. It was like I knew what I was messing up. Like I was reflecting on like, oh I can get that one, oh I can stop that one, oh I'm mistiming that one. Yo, Silent Spartan, ensuring that we get the 25 record streak going. And he does Agents of Chaos, man. I now owe you guys 5 members. I appreciate that so much. I definitely feel like this is an excellent game with respect to combat because I knew what I was doing wrong. Like, that's my favorite type of game. Like, that's my favorite type of game. It's like, I know where I'm making a mistake. I know what I'm messing up. And then you change your gameplay. And I went back in, and the first half... What the heck? Oh, the first half of the fight was just... It just felt phenomenal because, like, I was reading the cues right. I probably should have drew him back inside the dojo because we got on that corner, and it really messed with me. Like, the camera kept kind of flipping a little bit, and it was messing me up. I should have drew him back into the dojo and just had a more open fight. And like Eugene's saying, there's definitely opportunities to like switch characters more.
1枚もらっておくぜよ。この手形はただ関所を通るためのもんじゃないき。わしは横浜から暗いコンクリを新しい日本にしようち思っちょるんじゃ。この手形はそのための第一歩ぜよ。おまんとは何やら因縁を感じるの。横浜でまた会わんかい。
What did he say?
横浜には西洋風の時計台があるそうじゃき。そこで落ち合うぜよ。おらんようならそのあたりで坂本龍馬はどこじゃと聞いてみてくれるかい。おいたらまたの。
I'm not the only one that heard that, right? He's another historical figure. Yeah, my man said, eat something. The Riddler. I'm starting to see, like in the Matrix. I'm not surprised that the reviews landed where they are. I do think the game is a little rough around the edges, but I also think the combat really makes up for it. But I wonder if I'm not far enough in the game. Like maybe once there's more open world aspects, some of the annoyances that people were running into, will start to creep in. Oh, this is my charm tree. Oh, there's literally 4 skill tree. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need, okay. Frames are fine though. Yeah. Frames are fine on it can't even maintain like a stable 30 FPS on the PS5. Frames are fine. I still have equipment that it's saying I haven't looked at. It says, oh, in here. Okay. No. Ooh.
ごめんよ、ちょいと通るぜ。すまねえな。
やはり西洋諸国との力の差は歴然です。我が国も急ぎ追いつき追い越さねばなりません。そのためには西洋に真摯な差が変わることが
まあ、お前さんは机の上で考えてるからそう思うんだろうが。神妙にせんか。
大量のやり方も間違っているとは言い切れぬでしょう。
あれじゃタミクスはついてこねえだろ。
天柱が下るわ。おとなしくせんか。
日米で通商条約を結ぶため再び黒船が来航した。騒然とする横浜の街にはこれから日本の歴史を作っていく者たちが集まっていた。
When I say it's worth a $70 price point, and people are asking how the frames are holding up, anytime you're in an open area, open world performance is probably, I would describe it as kind of rough, kind of shaky. The combat is, I think, the selling point. If you go back and you rewatch like the boss fight that I just went through, and just sort of how I adapted, how I improved, you know, appropriate levels of frustration, like more frustration with myself, like I was missing cues, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't frustrated with the game. I didn't feel like the game was doing anything. None of the typical things that kind of irritate me in games like this, where like if I feel like maybe it gets stun locky or maybe the camera's bad, I'm not experiencing any of that. I blame myself for the one part. It's like I should have pulled him back into the dojo, because if you do get in funky corners and stuff, it just gets a little bit harder to time your blocks and your parries and stuff. Overall, I think if they would have priced this at $60, it'd be a very, very easy endorsement for me to say, listen, if you like Team Ninja style combat games, this game's combat feels really, really good. I think it feels significantly better than Wolong. In Wolong, it was so fast, I couldn't distinguish between why I landed a parry and why I didn't land a parry. In this game, I know exactly what I'm doing wrong. Like, I just knew. There were multiple times where it was like, oh, I'm doing it a little too early. Oh, I did it late. Oh, I misread. Like, he had the drawback where he yelled. He had the drawback where he didn't yell, and I was confusing the two. That's on me, right? You got to read the telegraphs properly. So, I don't think the performance is as bad as Jedi Survivor was at launch. And I certainly don't think the open world, like, this is performing better than Final Fantasy 16 whenever you go into towns or open world areas. It's still pretty... you will encounter other Rōnin in towns on the road. Defeating them will increase your proficiency. Oh, okay. It's pretty rough, though. You can see it's not performing that well in this area, right? And I think that's a bummer. Maybe they can push out a polishing patch. Maybe they can push out some kind of quality of life. I, again, think that the crown jewel of the game, the center stage, is the combat. I think the combat delivers. It feels good. You definitely know when you're making mistakes. You definitely know what you need to change. And the fact that I really liked this, and in that fight, it was a unique challenge. Long-standing Team Ninja guys might hear this and think, no, the combat's not that good if you're a Team Ninja fan. So this is coming from somebody who's not really ever played a Team Ninja game other than I played the Wolong demo and I didn't like it. I also liked switching characters, and then you have to adjust to their playstyle. Like, this guy's timing I'm really good with. I'm really on point with. The other guy felt a little bit different, and so I was missing the windows. So I had to practice with him a little bit, and then you notice that last time I was getting the timing right. I was getting the parries right. So I can give the game that soft endorsement that I would be able to give it a much harder endorsement if it was at 60. I think the fact that it skipped... the fact that it's next-gen only and it's 70, I don't see a game worthy of that. I see a $60 game. I see a very solid, very good $60 game. It's got some rough edges, you know, that could definitely use some polish. They could definitely give it a little bit of a pass on, you know, these open-world areas. I don't know what they could do. I don't notice any issues with performance or frames in combat. Most of the combat, you're in a building, you're in an area, you're in a more contained area that feels more like the Sekiro areas. So I understand why it got middling scores, you know, 70s and 80s, and it doesn't have a particular high score. I do think it's rough around the edges. And I do think there's probably elements to the open world the more I play that I might get a little annoyed by. comparing it to Sekiro's combat, do I like it better or less? I don't like it better or less. It's very different. I would say Sekiro is more of a... It feels like more of a traditional timing, timing battle. And in this game, there's a lot more depth and nuance to the strategy. Like in that boss fight, I could have been switching characters. I could have been... utilizing the aggro and separating more. I could have been a lot more aggressive. You notice you can be pretty aggressive in this, like in Sekiro when you're really aggressive on some of the enemies. Like, you can be really aggressive with Madame Butterfly. And so, I actually think this is a little bit more... It has, like, more options of strategy within it than you might find in, like, a Sekiro. Sekiro certainly had the shinobi arts, but I think Sekiro was more about, you got to get the timing right. You get the timing right, and you're golden. You know, like when you fight Ishin, it's all about perfecting the timing, and then he's putty in your hands. This game, you've got a little bit more of like creativity, where you could fight that fight that I just did completely differently than me, and probably still have great success, if not better success than me. My fight kind of fell apart because I didn't position well at the one section. You haven't unlocked the stances yet, too. Yeah, I will say it is very much like drinking from a fire hose. There's a lot to this game. There's bonds, there's karma, there's all the different things you can do with your own character. There's all the different fighting stances and styles. The different weapons themselves, they completely change what you're doing, right? If you switch to a spear or just a single katana. I'm using the paired swords. I think the paired swords feel really, really good. Yeah, so I'll say it this way. This game's got it where it counts. If you want a game with good combat and you want a game where you can really kind of craft your own path of fighting, this game's got it where it counts, right? Now, as far as what I said earlier about, like, I don't know if I'll finish this game because I generally like to just chill in the evenings, and these kind of games can get very unchill, right? Like a boss fight can kind of take you there. It gets your adrenaline up. I have issues with my blood pressure, and that certainly plays into me playing these games. And that's a terrible thing for me to do before bed. Like, I did that once with Returnal. Like, I love Returnal, but Returnal can definitely take you to that adrenaline rush. Everything's on the line. Are you going to pull it off? Yay, you pulled it off. And it really messes with my ability to sleep. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this one given just my current situation right now with what I like playing in the evenings. I could certainly see myself lowering the difficulty and playing it with Madam. The problem is it's not like 100% co-op. I believe it's mission-based co-op, which means whenever I have one of those missions, I could invite her in to play. But I would imagine that means... she needs to be playing through the game and have her own character. I don't know if you can just be like, hey, just come be my companion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she can just control one of the companions. I've not really looked into it. If I didn't have such an insane backlog, like, I really would prefer right now to finish Hi-Fi Rush, and then maybe move on to The Last of Us Part 2 remaster. Yeah, there's easy, medium, and hard in this game, yes. Not a traditional Souls. It's not a traditional Souls game. So you certainly can lower the difficulty if you would like. I was playing on normal, which is what it sets it to when you first turn the game on. It doesn't have it on hard or easy. It has it on normal. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I would give this game... I think I would give this game a solid 8. I think I would give it a solid 8. It's right there in that spot where it's got it where it counts. I think it's worth playing. I think they should have probably priced it at $60. I think that would have helped a little bit. Be like, okay, this is not necessarily a next-gen tour de force. It's not like a $70 AAA banger. It feels a little bit more like a lower quality like game in need of a little bit of polish, but again, it's got it where it counts. It's got a 77 on Metacritic. I think that's the score it deserves. I think it's a mid 70s to 80 game which I think is perfectly fine. A lot of people were giving me grief on Twitter when I said it wasn't having a very strong start, because it's not a very, I wouldn't say this is a very strong game. Like, I don't think it's going to be competing for Game of the Year. It could potentially compete for Action Game of the Year, but Stellar Blade, you know, is probably going to stand pretty tall from what we've seen. So I am scoring this a little bit higher than I anticipated. I anticipated giving this like a 7 or a 7.5, but the combat has really won me over. So I can so far, playing the game for a little under 3 hours, I can give it an 8. And you know, if they were to polish the performance in the open world, I could probably bump it. You know, I could probably bump it, honestly. A lot of people have given grief to the story. I think the story is quite good. I think the characters are cool. You know, I don't understand why SkillUp made so many comparisons to Ghost of Tsushima. I don't see that. I really don't. So the next thing we wanted to do, though, is we did want to, probably in a much shorter amount of time, we did want to show off the Horizon Forbidden West PC port. 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We think that's a good idea. We were considering maybe doing something with Helldivers, but we failed the major order in Helldivers, and there's just a new one. So there's not much to report there other than the fact that they gave us a new major order that is already like halfway done. So I think they're having a little bit of pity on us, given that we failed. And a lot of people are blaming the downtime and stuff and the bugs on the failure. I don't think that that's true. I think we failed because there wasn't enough time. I think it's part of the story. I think they set us up to fail that major order. If you read the language of the failure, it very much seems like they're going to be escalating Terminids, and it's the Termicide. They're lying and saying that it's not, but it is. This is nothing like Ghost. I am an enormous Ghost of Tsushima fan. I have played Ghost of Tsushima for probably close to 100 hours at this point. You have to add up my Ghost of Tsushima playtime in the PS4 version, which is where I started, and the director's cut. But I will say, this feels nothing like Ghost of Tsushima, like at all. This feels more like, I would say it feels more like Sekiro, but it's not. It's like more action oriented, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. No, I did not pre-order it. I bought it this morning. So, all right, so here's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to go like this, and then I'm going to have to plug that in. I'm going to have to turn this source off, and then we're going to need to open up Steam, and then go here, and then boot up the game. That's fine. And then I'm gonna... Okay. All right. I really hope it doesn't default to the controller again. It's probably going to. I don't know if there's any sound right here. Okay, good. Okay. I didn't get past the tutorial part, but it doesn't matter. We're mainly just trying to show off performance. I didn't have time to play last night, but this opening part's good. Like, you get a good feel for the game and stuff. I think it'll still be good. Oh, the stance system is apparently just like Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe that's where the comparison comes in. Yeah, but see, the problem with that is like the base combat is such a departure. Like, maybe that brings it closer to being like Ghost. I don't know. I don't know. That just feels weird. To be like, well, the stances are going to make it like Ghost. Like, I've played for 3 hours and haven't really had much of a Ghost-like experience. Like I said, I put a lot of time into Ghost of Tsushima, so I was prepared for there to be more similarities. And maybe the stances will change my mind, but for now, I don't see it. I think the stances are more like Neo. It's possible maybe people's thinking that haven't played a whole lot of Neo. All right, the link in chat, that is where we are headed. We're headed to a new stream. It's amazing when you guys help out with multiple gameplay streams. We will also be playing Princess Peach tonight with my wife. We think that'll be really, really fun. What's the time on this? I'm gonna quickly go use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right. All right, there it is again. There's a link in chat. I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Thanks so much for checking this out. This is going to be Horizon Forbidden West PC gameplay. Not going to stream this a ton. Just want to give you a quick sampling of a 2080 Ti rig, an i9 9900K processor. I do not have a beastly rig, okay? And I wanted to show this to you because I played it a little bit yesterday. Nixus has done an excellent job with this port. Make sure you hit subscribe and the bell button. That way you don't miss this content. I also checked out Rise of the Ronin today, and it really changed my mind. I did not think I was going to like that game as much as I did. I'm going to end that stream and bring everybody over with Redirect. And as you guys come over, make sure and smash